Hello everyone, my name is Butter Tongsly and welcome to another episode of Witcher 3 Heart of Stone. And I've always wanted to say this on my channel to be more professional, and I get to for the first time while supporting one of my friends out there who are in a band. This episode is also brought to you and in full shout-out support to the band known as The Affliction. There is a website link below that will be in the description. Check out their link, see what they got, and as well as I believe there is a track they have there called Demons. Check out that song. It's good. But yeah, so shout out to my friend's band. Hoping you guys are all having a good day, especially staying safe and healthy, and as well as you all, my viewers. Welcome to this new episode of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I hope you guys are listening to that track while we're rocking on to some more monster hunting. Anyway, let's get back into this episode, shall we? Let's put out the fire now. I don't want fires on my channel. Put them out. Thank you. So, in our last episode, we have done the mission, which was to give the man's brother, who was a ghost, the time of his afterlife, which we've done at a wedding. And Geralt had a little bit of fun on the side. Who knew? Shocker, right? Honestly, at this point, I'm not surprised anymore, because apparently there's a lot of women that Geralt has ran into. Geralt, you kind of disappointed me because, I worked hard to get you and Yennefer to, be all smoochy, togetherness, and you're still going with other women. So why do I even bother with you anymore? Hey! I don't want to hear any seas tossing and blowing songs after I just went through being literally captured and almost put to execution on a boat. So I would be thankful if you didn't do that. Thank you. So yeah, in the last episode, we helped his ghostly brother with showing them the time of their afterlife so that we can get the first part of the 3 wishes done, which is now completed. In the next mission, we're going to be apparently getting him a house now. In this mission, I'm being tongue-tied a little bit. I'm very sorry. I'm kind of excited, but also kind of bleh today. So it's kind of mixing up and making me more tongue-tied than usual. Literally, I've been having a lot of tongue-tied talking issues. Anywho, open sesame. Go to the Borsodi auction house in Oxenfurt and ask for the owner, which is apparently literally right outside the building that we just went back to meet the dick in. Because he's in a pub with his friends, for some reason punching and kicking random barrels and, by the looks of it, bags of wheat. Which I guess it's a time passer apparently in this timeline. But before I do that, I also have character points, which I'm going to quickly spend. And I have 1. So I'm going to put it into something that'll be of use. And the thing I can think of that could be of use would probably be more points into this, because I do have this that I want to get up there, because whenever I have oils against that target type, the potion duration time is apparently increased, and it also gives us additional protection against that, and I'm actually rather liking that protection. It's helping a lot, so I'd rather have that up higher. Thank you. Anywho, so we're going to now see what we're going to do in this house. Well, in this building, so let's see this. I feel like something very horrible is going to be waiting for us. I feel like there is.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Well, first off, why are Redanian soldiers guarding an auction house?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Hans Corporal Václav reporting, and this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
He was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Your private here is a big mouth. He is literally spilling beans all over the place. But I mean, I feel like your private is bored. And honestly, if I was to sit there guarding a building with, by the looks of it, nothing really happening except one man's random visit, I would be bored too. Let's talk about the owners. Well, talk to the owners.
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Maybe we can work something out?
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Can't blame with the dwarf.
My orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back in the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
For a private, he really doesn't like his superior. Of course, because we're in a public building, weapons taken away.
Always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Oh, any idea what might be up for bid?
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitist of the Maribor School. Vandeneu, Longindy.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap them in paper and lock them in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
I may not know stuff about investments like that, but I mean, it sounds legit. That's all I can say.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
There was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen the purer example of the benevolent state.
Tax of 0%. That is pretty much impossible to beat. Let's talk about
Actually,
the horse.
I'm really just here to talk
Horse
to
Borsodi?
Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because...
Is he
awful
dead?
hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, a little keep his soul. But Horsters like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. Alright, up we go.
Okay. Also, I just realized and remembered. Oh wait, I can't go in my inventory while in this building apparently. Okay.
You thought of buying real estate? Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri Marks? Auction won't start for a time.
That was a
yet.
short conversation.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
It won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. There's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
As long as I don't have to play Gwent. Because seriously, I suck at Gwent.
That's the center point.
Alright, so let's talk with all three of his friends. Talk with you first.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Wait, there's a thing with... Oh, can I actually buy from her?
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element, an antique, School of the Wolf, from 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento, one of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%, a modest transaction fee.
Sure, why not?
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
I need to see this myself, because I'm actually interested. Viper armor? Ooh. Okay. Viper boots, Viper gauntlets. So a lot of Viper stuff. Superior Blizzard. Oh, this is potions. Superior Dancing Star, Superior Cat. I'm honestly liking the sound of getting the armor first. I actually have enough that I could get all 4 bits. Oh, that armor is heavily depleting compared to the armor I'm wearing, though. But it has massive resistance. I feel like that... Oh, wait, actually... Oh, that's... I'm reading the other bits of it, that's why. So this armor is actually superior compared to the armor I got. You know what? Yes, please. I will take that. I got something that I'm ready to make. Okay. Got all the diagrams, except for the ones for the potions, because some of them are asking for a little much. I mainly just wanted to get the diagrams for the armor so I can make that, because I feel like having Witcher armor once again. Alright, so got your eye on anything particular today, Countess?
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
You know what? She allowed me to purchase that new armor? Sure.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Alright, so let's see if we can figure out...
A decorative sword.
Alright, so she was on the balcony.
Right.
Oh, what?
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
Something gonna happen.
There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
I remember that now too. Like, it's been a little bit since I saw that scene. First, I want to know, how close were you both?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
The first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
So Vesemir and her were lovers, and because her father was against it, he quickly just married her off to some other person. Well, I mean, can't really blame her father, because he didn't really know Vesemir personally, so when you hear your child just met a guy that they liked, but you didn't really get to know them yourself, plus when they're mainly known for having, like, negative reputations, you're very protective of the child, so you can't really blame the parent, because witches are normally given negative, like, appeals by other peers. Like, not everyone's a fan of witchers. They call them, like, mutants and freaks and all that. Like, honestly, if I saw witchers, if they existed in real life, I wouldn't think of them as a freak. I'd think of them actually pretty cool. I mean, I would kill to have an ability to literally see evidence clear as day like Geralt can. But not everyone's the same. There's people out there with negative opinions. I was gonna have to tell her, though.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
Honestly, I say
No.
he did. What?
He died like a hero.
Oh.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Well, don't say that.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Okay. How she admits to her age, she's like my nana. My grandma does the same thing too. She knows she's old, but she knows she's still kicking. And she can still... she could still kick butt if she wanted to. She's not afraid. Okay, so the other two friends, like... that's where they want me to take a seat on the bench. I don't want to do that, so I want to talk to him and then the painter. So let's remember that, and let's, actually, you know what? Can I have some of this food, please? Yes, thank you. Really? Out of all the food on that tray, I get an onion. I feel completely gypped. I see why Geralt hates banquets now, too. Like, they have all that food behind them. That one was, like, actually generous and gave me dried fruit. But those two big platters gave me onions. Those onions will make me cry tears forever. Hello, new person, apparently.
Halbert, it's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I'm right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
I'm honestly not interested in Gwent, actually, to be honest.
Frankly, don't find Gwent the least bit interesting.
Oh, shame that.
Good to see you again, Hilbert. Time we were going. Listen, if you decide to buy into that fund we discussed, you know where to find me.
Please don't ask me for a game of Gwent.
You call that interesting?
Bloke's not scintillating in conversation, I'll grant you, but he's a right fiend at the card table. No matter. Maybe next time.
No thanks. I am not playing a game of Gwent. I hate playing a game of Gwent. I swear, by all that is holy, if one of the final boss battles in one of these expansions, either Heart of Stone or Blood and Wine, if they make me play Gwent for the final battle, I'm going to flip. Literally, I will take the time to somehow learn to do a front flip right here in my house. Probably won't actually do it, though, because I'm not that nimble. I'm still trying to lose weight. I feel like if I try a front flip, I'll probably land on my head and break my neck. Hello, painter.
Might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blether with us about the paintings on the block today.
Sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher?
What's wrong with
Do
culinary?
you know anything about
Cooking is a good art. I've done plenty of culinary myself, and it is a good art. Don't mock culinary.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
Oh, boy.
Do you
Are
know
you-
our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
Oh boy. Okay. So I did not think. You know what? I'm gonna take a guess. If I look stupid, oh well. At least I know culinary better than you.
The panorama of Novigrad, I'd say.
There's not a bumpkin who does not know Van der Nobe and never ventured outside Maribor. Adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical arstic cunt. I've grown accustomed.
I hate him now.
Esteemed ladies, honourable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fort. Won't see much elsewise.
Okay. I don't like that painter guy, but hey, I know more culinary than him. He wants to mock culinary? I'll bake him a pie and throw it in his face. That's culinary art. Right in his eyes.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce you.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Are you serious? Yeah, I got over 2,000.
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
Oh boy. Alright, let's see what
Esteemed
happens.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumour has it the figure harbours a treasure inside. A rumour one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
You know what? Might have treasure inside, sure.
The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300? My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught.
No.
Good folk. Is no one tempted? Atypical in style, true, but worthy of the vestibule, surely.
I'm amazed the painter's not big.
Do I hear 10 crowns? A mere 10. Ah, at last a buyer. 10 crowns once, twice, and going thrice. Lot number 2, Starry Night over the Pontar, sold to Master Yaramir. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
No.
Brilliant! With the gentleman with the white hair now at 350.
What? I didn't.
350 once? 350 twice? And 400 now with Countess Mignol. Any advance on that? Going once? Twice? Thrice? And sold! The Professor's spectacles go to the Countess. Oh, the excitement.
I didn't bid! I clicked no!
Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
What the hell was that? Why'd you try and make me bid for spectacles? It's just glasses!
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
Did I just literally throw that
Greetings,
apple right on
Horst.
the ground?
Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who
Comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners?
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
got the distinct impression the two of you started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Is there another Brasodi I can talk to? Because honestly, I will agree with this question. You're literally being a big ass right now, kind of being like stuck up and jerkish just because I'm here.
The Borsodi's auction house. Assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating.
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt. Auction house was founded by two brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I and only I am it. So get to the point, now.
Okay, fine.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. These are voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
I feel like if I tell him, he's gonna do something bad like throw me out. And knowing that he's a Borsodi, if I tell him, I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Maybe I should have said something.
Your swords, Master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Really? Why am I not dodging?
Let's end this.
Dick! Don't know why my character wasn't dodging. I normally
Law
press
says if you
space
see
and
someone
dodges.
hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horse will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
I hope I'll be seeing you with new armor on. Because before I do that, I'm going to quickly see about that armor that I got. Also, Aw. Really? Couldn't have kept their bodies unconscious for me so I could loot them. Okay, we're headed to the herbalist. On the way over here, there was a guy who was showing off a fake wyvern in a cage. So I literally just killed a wyvern. A baby one. Is that a boar? Really? Another angry boar? Die!
Bolt between its ribs. It was being hunted. Something went horribly wrong, though.
Ever since I started doing this whole expansion, I've been attacked randomly by wild boars. What happened to all the wolves? Did they all just run away screaming from all the boars that started appearing? Oh boy.
Any last words?
Okay. Halfling is having a little trouble here. There you go.
Busy spot. Lots to do.
Ah. Okay. Alright. Take care of that. Oh, free plates. There we go. Mr. Halfling person. Are you good?
That was rather efficient.
Yes, it was.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, I'll be precise. You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not?
You know what? Know any master formulae?
Know any advanced formulae? Maybe something you could teach me?
All I know, I learned from Master Gremist of Skellige. Looking to apprentice yourself in the herbalist trade?
Nah, I just want to learn something new.
Call it what you will. You must sail across the Great Sea, find the Isle of Skellige. There, in the sacred grove, the learned Master Gremist will judge whether you're fit to be his pupil.
Okay, good to know. Let me see what you got before I ask you for what I need. Okay, took care of making some enhanced oils, as well as as you see, I purchased some manuscripts to making certain enhanced and superior potions, as well as new potions that were very cheap. Some of the enhanced potions and like oils, though, I can't make because I need some ingredients. I'll have to look into that. Anywho,
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract.
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
okay. Follow a strange person and go into their basement. Certainly this will not go wrong. No. Hello, stranger.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You want I can counter.
Don't know your name.
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage, just for your help in a heist. We break him. Each take what we need, then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? Because I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
Well, I'd have some more questions first.
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Borsodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist, or not?
You're not answering my question. You're answering the question with a question. That's not answering my question. What do you want to take from the vault?
What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist?
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
Well, that is true. We're not a thief.
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door, windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, and then down the stairs to the cellar, crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
I mean, I've played a lot of stealth games and it kind of sounds good, but knowing that there's no bars and such in the tower, there has to be something about that that's odd that they wouldn't do something about it. I say let's try it.
Not all bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we've to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Seriously, I have to be the errand boy and recruit people for your plan. Okay, so be it.
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cover it. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
So who do we
Breaking
have?
artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo, a circus artist known better as the just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities, rhythmic gymnastics, time walking.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troope's taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, with another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Okay.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face. Doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked the gold-plated cock from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, yeah. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
Okay. So if we can't get the woman, we can get the halfling. So what's the candidate for opening the vault?
Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch. The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Almas. My plane turns down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary. As far as I know, his troops made camp east of Oxenfurt on the right bank of the Ponto.
So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it.
Okay, how about the patrols?
What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spike the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, I say. To raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
Then, see? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You can also use your fists.
Okay.
Alright, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
thrust up, down, and sideways, all together.
I'm honestly hoping we could do it the stealthy route. Ooh, boy. I can tell I'm gonna have quite a little bit on my plate to do. I'm hoping this is not one of those, like, the first person I go to will always decline and the second person is the one to accept. I'm hoping it's not one of those. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, other than that, I'm actually all out of time for this video. This will be part 1. So in part 2 of my episodes is going to be where we recruit and gather these band of misfits, or people living their own little lifestyles and such. And we're going to see what we can do about pulling off a heist and cracking into a vault and getting what we and this man needs. Hopefully it's not the same thing, or else we're probably going to have to kill him in the end. But hey, when's the last time we didn't have to kill people with weapons in the end? Because it seems to be very common. So, other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell so that you guys can stay notified of the content that uploads onto my channel. And don't forget to check out that link in the description below to check out my friend's band. They wanted me to give them a shout out to help give them the support, so all of you give them the support that they need as well. Musicians need support too. It's how they grow to do better in what they want to do. They want to be musicians and such. Let's give them a big hand and give them the support. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and all of you please have a wonderful day. And remember to stay safe, stay healthy. Bye everyone!
It's delicious.